Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. You can do the same at the Grizzly Gentleman for some fantastic beard products that'll make your beard look and smell great. You can also go to TCG Player using the affiliate link below and shop there to help support the show. And last but absolutely not least, go to greyvikinggames.com with the link below to get those sweet arena codes. What is up, Planeswalkers? They're 6 back with more Match the Gathering Arena. Today is Bolas Day. And I was legitimately considering just playing, like, a Grixis-controlled Gladiator deck. But I decided against it because I know what the people want. The people want Historic. Well, technically the people want Garbo Standard, but I don't care about Standard. I'd rather play Garbo Historic than Garbo Standard. I'd rather play Garbo Historic than, like, good Standard, to be honest. But yeah, Historic is in a bit of a state right now, and on Twitter I was talking with, like, Ali Andrazi and Amy the Amazonian, about just the fact that Wizards is not great at balancing their own game for formats that aren't limited in Standard. Hopefully that changes, but it probably won't. Anyway, legitimately, the only thing that I've changed here is I've added a Tome of the Infinite and removed an Iymrith. And the reason I've done that is I figure I had to have some sort of Garbo nonsense to win against these kind of strange decks. Now, I'm hoping that the discard and then, like, the graveyard hate and some of the artifact hate and stuff, I'm hoping that that will help me to stave off a little bit of the nonsense that's going on right now, but I really just don't know. And because I don't know, I don't feel confident in modifying the deck. So we'll see. We'll see. Adorable frog. Absolutely adorable frog. So cute. Okay, Avatar. I love the facepalm. We can't keep a 5-land hand. We can keep this. It is dangerous. But we do just have double Inquisition. And we only need a single blue source to play this. This can help us if we fall behind. So we're going to go ahead and start with an Inquisition, see what our Rakdos opponent is playing. They're playing a Madness deck. That costs you 2. We can play the Imp next turn. Would I rather deal with this or the Imp? I'd rather not deal with... The issue is, like, whatever I don't take here, they're going to cast, and they're going to be able to still do annoying Imp stuff. I think I have to get rid of Channeler. Maybe that was wrong. I'm not sure. So they're going to Faithless Looting, they're going to discard the Imp and probably a Swamp. They're going to play the Imp, I'm going to get hit for 2. Wow. So good at predicting nonsense. I don't even remember seeing the Imp when I was looking at the cards. Well, this is very interesting. I drew another Inquisition. And it is useless, unfortunately. So I do have another turn to hope to draw a card. I do honestly think that my decision was correct to keep the 6-card hand. Just because of how fast things can be, I assumed that my 2 Inquisitions would be relatively helpful. This, of course, is a bit of a problem. So they're gonna bring this back. Oh, right! I totally forgot the fact that Madness is just like... I couldn't choose not to, right? You choose. I think I might be able to fail to find, but I'm not sure. So get a Cling to Dust. Shadow Verdict seems reasonable if we can get to it. And then just like Destruction, I suppose. I don't know if I want the Thoughtseizes, but I'll see. Everything that's too slow, just goodbye. Just absolutely get out. Can't get started from the part where I left off yesterday. Should have spent my time a little wiser. I fell alone, guilty of sin, waiting for words to come from out of my head, still making sense to everyone. I can't wait to understand the reason. I've yet to translate any meaning besides. It's all worth it to try. Get out. I really want this on red, so I think I am just gonna shock myself and feel very much a ton of pain. Okay. I can kill this, so I think I have to get rid of this. Could have also just gotten rid of this so they couldn't madness me with it, but... Okay, I do like the Cling to Dust. Unfortunately, this goes to exile. Discard it into exile. So we're just going to go ahead and play... Did my opponent know that we have red sources? No, my opponent actually doesn't know that we have red sources, so I'm going to hide it for another turn. I don't think it'll matter in the long run, but... Might as well. I don't think I need to exile that. Do love the Heartless Act there. And we're just going to kill it now. We're actually just going to kill Bloodchief's Thirst. Hold up the Heartless Act. Also technically hold up the Cling to Dust. Yeah. Just play the removal wait game. Okay, that gets to die. I think I'm going to draw and make a treasure. Okay, I don't want this. Man, I really like the Shadow's Verdict here. They're stuck on mana, so I feel like Bolas is pretty good. I think I'm going to yeet the Verdict. Play the Steam Vents tapped. And if I need to, I can Cling to Dust. They play our Rude Walla. Sure. Not in love with the additional land. Still gonna cast it, though. They can just Fiery Temper to hit my face. I think that's okay. Yeah, discard. Interesting. I think I want to do that in response. Right? Or do I? Maybe I should have just cast Cling to Dust there. Ah, I see. Oh no, they wouldn't have enough mana potentially. So the idea here is I could block, they activate this, they play an additional land, they play this to discard. Well, no, they still don't have the mana to do all of that. I guess they could just hard cast it. I'm just not going to block. There's very little reason for me to, I think. Okay, they do play another thing. Regisaur is very frightening, I'm not gonna lie. I am just gonna cling this now, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think clinging this now is probably fine. So I draw a land... Oh, right, I forgot I was gonna get rid of that. Maybe I'm stupid. Okay, I can actually safely get rid of a Fiery Temper here. Okay. Then my opponent discards Fiery Temper. They might target my Bolas to dissuade me from blocking their Root Voila. They could also just... I think getting the Fiery Temper is interesting. They decided to go with the Kitchen Imp. I guess that's just so that they can normal cast. Or they can't. They need a discard outlet. Okay, so I can... So they're just going to attack me for 7. Yeah. I will not block that for very obvious reasons. And then I will cling a non-land so I can draw... Or non-creature so I can draw a card. Yeet, 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 yeet. 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 Crux of Fate is pretty nice to see. We will play this tapped. We will name non-dragons. Destroy all non-dragons. And I will attack. They could have more of this as haste, but I think it should be fine. Faithless Looting so they can hit me in the face for 3. And they could even have another hasty imp. We've only seen one of them in this game. Oh, okay, sure. Kill that, goes to you. And I think just cast it. Yeah. I don't have the resources for this just yet. Need 2 more cards in the bin. Cool, cool. Despite the fact that we are very discard heavy, we were still able to win a game against the Madness deck. Anything new that makes me want to modify things? No. I do wish I had, I don't know, something to make it so that they couldn't discard or something. Do I want to make any modifications here? Going second. I don't think that I do. No, I don't think that I do. I think this is a fine 60 to run with. Yeah, we'll keep it. We have a Bonecrusher. We need to hit somebody. How do I hit somebody? I am gonna hurt myself, but I'm not gonna Thoughtseize it this turn. Let's see. Bone Shards. I don't really care too much about Bone Shards. I can't kill this with the cards in my hand. I mean, I can't kill this either, but they can just cast this next turn. So next turn I can Drowned Catacombs, Thoughtseize, probably this. Interesting. So I can let the Asylum Visitor live for a turn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I want to get this Regisaur out of their hand. 5 mana to exile Pyromancer. I think that's probably fine. To yeet, I mean. Especially since I can exile with Clink to Dust. So yeah, I think that's fine. And then I can like play this tapped and Bonecrusher Giant, kill this. I think that's probably the most reasonable. Is it better to play this tapped? Yes, probably. Yeah, I think it's better to play this tapped. Because we're unlikely going to want to cycle it. In this matchup, I think we really just want all of the mana that we can generate. Scrappy Scrounger, sure. I can destroy that. Okay. So I can destroy this and exiles Pyromancer. And I might as well exile it now. So we're definitely going to destroy an artifact. Let me just actually double check. Cool. Destroy an artifact. And I guess we're just going to give ourselves a treasure token. Yeah. Treasure artifact. Then we're going to have the Pyromancer get consumed. I did that in the wrong order, you dumb MF. Oh, I'm very upset with myself now. Oh, I'm very upset with myself now. I kind of have to hope that they... So is this more worrisome, or is 2 1/1s more worrisome? I think this is. So I'm going to target the Scrounger. Yeah, so even if they play land and exile this, I think I'm fine with it. Okay, they don't even do so that's fine. We will play a Crypt tapped. We'll play the Giant. Giant likely to die, is my guess. I will then have enough for Cling. So I can potentially just Cling their Pyromancer. I do need some gas here, though. Bone Shards, sure. Take some damage. Didn't want to see that. Did not want to see that at all. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So I can kill this, which is not great. Kill this, and then exile it. Pyromancer is real strong. I think I just pass here. I think I'm supposed to just pass. Am I supposed to take 4? I think I have to. Because a Regisaur would be very bad for me. I think I'd rather get rid of the Channeler anyway. So I can exile this, or I can attempt to draw an additional card. And I think, honestly, drawing an additional card is better here. So I think we're going to eat the Bone Shards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I kept the Bonecrusher Giant because of a big Nicol Bolas. That is just what you don't want to see at all. If I played better game 1, recognizing, hey, I maybe shouldn't play discard directly into the Madness deck. Oh, yay! All right, well, I'm dead. I'm dead. They have 2 elementals that can get at instant speed. I takes it. I don't have enough cards in my graveyard, so can't do anything about it. That's unfortunate. It's possible I conceded too quickly in game 1, but I legitimately think that them having that like at instant speed, them being able to attack with a 3-power creature, before I could do like anything, I legitimately believe that I wouldn't have been able to win game 1. Definitely play first. We have Tome in the opening hand. We also have 2 red and a Chandra, as well as double Inquisition. I mean, I don't see a world where this isn't a keep. We're gonna hurt ourselves, but hopefully it doesn't matter. Interesting. So I guess we're gonna take their Inquisition. And then next turn we Inquisition their Bonecrusher Giants? So we could do that. We're gonna get our search going, and I think I want to get my search going. And then I can play the Inquisition. Or I can just play Tome of the Infinite. I don't know what this deck is. I'm gonna graveyard that. I do not have the lands required. I mean, they might just shoot me this turn. Next turn I can play and use, but... Can I get with you? Swords. Light of Hope. Ponder. Force Spike. Dark Writ? I mean... So, Assault Strobe, Giant Growth... Those are the only cards that are, like, true garbage for me, right? So I think I am gonna just, like, risk the biscuit and play this Tome here. Yeah. So they're probably gonna shoot me in the face. Yep. And then I wouldn't be surprised if they just play the Bonecrusher. Because that's what they should do, unless they have a way to blow up my... Interesting. Okay. So... Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of that. I don't care. There's only one card I can't see, and I definitely don't care about this, so... Honestly, I'll graveyard it. Never didn't have it. So I can play Chandra here. I can play their Chandra, they can play this. It deals 2 damage. They have land, creature, sorcery. So it would only deal 2 damage to her. Yeah, I would... Screw it. You know what? I'm going YOLO. Huh. Alright. We have swords. They played their Chandra. Play Dav first. Okay, assume they -3. Or -2, sorry.
My services are not cheap.
See what your terms and conditions are. I do wonder if... I do wonder if Davriel should be in this deck now instead of Sharon. So if I play Sharon, I can't also cast Bolas. I can activate the Tome, or I can just cast Bolas and hold up. Let me just double check. Oh, yeah, it was just literally draw 3. And then they lost 6, I think. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play Nikki B here. Although I realize I can now activate Delirium for them. They chose not to. And I will pass. Oh, I can do this at instant speed? I thought this was sorcery speed only. Interesting. It's just forcing me to discard, I think. Discard, yeah. And if I get like a garbage giant growth or something, I can discard that, so I don't really have too many worries about it. I guess Chandra could come down at -3. Yeah.
What? My hair is on fire? I know.
Do I want to gain 4? No, I'd rather activate Tome again. Yeah. I was going to say, oh, I should have activated Tome first. I realize it doesn't actually matter. Even if I got Giant Growth, I'd still have to get rid of it. Duress is nice to have. Glorybringer is nice to have. Yeah, so this still isn't lethal to my creature. What do you have? I mean, they have this. Pretty sure I just killed Davriel here. And I yeet the... Probably the Duress, honestly. There's a 5 other, so they could then put Croxa into play, and I'd be fine just yeeting swords. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this, my opponent can put that to 3. And then they can kill my Glorybringer. So yeah, now that Dab's in there, this can kill my Glorybringer.
Yes, I have other clients to attend to.
Blah, blah, blah. But they do need to make sure they do it in the correct order. They might get greedy and play Crux first, and then the burn spell.
Yup.
Well,
You're going down.
they could also just cast that. Although that does take up essentially their entire turn. Although now my Chandra's not safe anymore. Oh, they take my swords. Although I can flip my search now, so that's cool. Honestly, library. Transform. I think I just want to eat Croxa. What can I get from this again? I mean, Lightning Bolt would be pretty sick. But I guess I still can do this. Like, I have the mana for it. Only Duress? That's actually fine. Yeah, I have to do this first. Can get rid of this. And get rid of the burn spell. Okay, so they have another Crux in hand. Which makes me want to just not have anything in my hand. So I can Chandra. I mean, I guess I just Chandra and plus. I don't think I played a land. Can I play a card? No, you can only cast it. So I don't want to exile the top, because I do have a lot of good ones.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
So I'm fine if I lose Cling to Dust here. I've already flipped my Azcanta, so I'm totally fine just like getting rid of some of these.
Oh,
They have green in their deck? Okay, I need to keep an eye out on that. They have green in their deck for some reason. Wouldn't be surprised by Crux coming out. Looks like that's what's going on. Swords. I guess swords is the main thing that deals with Croxa. They might. I guess they could cast their Croxa if they just want to hit me for 3. What? Oh, sure. Hey, look, it's a Glorybringer. That's kind of cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will do this first. The rest is interesting, I suppose. So I think I'm going to do this.
This'll be easy.
I'm do one of these. Oh, you know what? I could have killed that. It did -3. Well, she would have been at 2. She would have died anyway, I think. Exerts. There. Now, do I want to duress, or do I want to not lose life? So this is definitely coming there. I think I want to duress here. Versus... Oh, that's some damage I'm going to be taking. Would love to see... I guess Crux of Fate would be fine, but honestly, I just want a normal removal spell, I think. Ow. Probably the Infant's very helpful in this situation, though. It just gives me options, you know? Don't like another dab removal.
Oh, you don't want to mess with me.
I'll still take a Crux of Fate. Interesting. Once again, immediately activate this. Assault Strobe. I should be able to just, like, randomly kill my opponent. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Ah, but I'm forced to discard the Assault Strobe if I do that. Damn it! I have to cast stuff. Shoot. I shouldn't have killed the Seasoned Pyromancer. Damn. Damn, that sucks. So, yeah, I die. So Dabs, okay, let's see. No, I'm boned either way, actually. Oh, okay, I need to use my time here. So Davriel, I mean the conditions. Oh, we don't even get to see the list of conditions. That's bull crap. So if my opponent attacks me, I discard this. And I cling to dust, gaining 3. I survive. But my opponent might... The issue is my opponent might Ah, man, yeah. My opponent might recast that. Then I lose the Assault Strobe anyway. Fudge. I shouldn't have exerted this. I could have killed my opponent this turn. If I knock this down, the issue is that they just perpetually give us -3, and I die anyway. Right? Because this isn't enough to kill this. So I think I have to actually go for the line. I think I have to go for the riskier line, where I just hope that they don't activate their Crockset in the graveyard. And that they don't perpetually hurt my Glorybringer. And that their contract... Okay, that's fine.
Don't even think about it.
Okay, so they're going to attack. Going to resolve this. Going to get rid of this and be sad about it. I'm going to cling to dust. Oh right, I can get rid of theirs. I can get rid of this Croxa. Okay. The thing is, I still actually have to draw something to make this a little stronger. Because right now it only puts them to 2. So I have 2 more Bonecrusher Giants. I have Prismari Commands, and Kolaghan's Command doesn't deal damage, right? Oh, it does. Okay. So Prismari Command, Kolaghan's Command. Alright, that was in their hands. I didn't see that was in their hands. Darn. Alright, some very obvious things. We like Cling to Dusts. We love Shadow's Verdicts. We might like Negates, but I'm not sure that we do. I don't think that we do. No. Right? I don't think that we do. I still think Bolas here's good. Is Chandra good here? I don't think Chandra's as good here. Iymrith. Iymrith is actually probably fine. Glorybringer. Bloodchief is going to kill Planeswalkers. I still think Tome of the Infinite is fucking great here. I think I'm going to retool this deck to be a Bolas's Tome or something. Because he do be reading books. I mean, Shadow's Verdict deals with a lot of this dude's creatures. The main issue is just like making sure his Planeswalkers stay in check. For what it's worth, I don't think his Chandra's too much of an issue, but Davriel can be. And that's why I want to keep the hasty dude around. Is the discard in this deck good? I think it is. Although I think this is slightly less good. So I think what I'll do is I'll do that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Slightly invert the discard package. Because the main things that I really want to discard are the Planeswalkers. The creatures, theoretically, I can deal with easier. This hand is fine. Yes. We do need a blue source. But we play this on turn 1, because we don't want to take damage. We play this on turn 2, and potentially Bone Crush something. Interesting. So they're going to Inquisition me? Thoughtseize me? One of those? Perchance? No, they just do that. Alright, I will absolutely kill that. I'll be more than obliged. More than happy to oblige. And I do think we just go and kill her immediately. I don't want them getting any free surveil. That's fine. This actually can't hit anything now that our Bonecrusher Giant's over there. which is actually super good for us. I could play Bonecrusher Giant to apply pressure. I actually think that's the correct thing to do here, and I shouldn't need... Never mind. So I was going to be like, I don't think I'll need an additional red, recognizing that we have 2 black already, and a 3rd black on the way. So the Inquisition, they only don't know 1 card here, so an Inquisition here would be very strange. It's much more likely that they'll procs, or just cast like a Season's Pyromancer or something, possibly play a 2-drop card, and kill the Bonecrusher Giant. I'm not entirely sure. They just cast a Bonecrusher of their own. Makes sense. I'm pretty sure I'm happy to trade, but I do want to see what my opponent discards first, I think. Is that true? Do I want to attack? Yeah, I do. I think I do. Yeah, I'm fine with this trade. I actually got more value out of my Bonecrusher Giant than they did. So I'm totally fine with that. Exchange. And they just concede. That's how you love to draw it up, you know? Removal, Bolas. Or, removal, big creature, Bolas. Like, you definitely love to see it. We didn't really see any differences. I think I'm fine keeping this hand situated as is. I guess maybe I could have gotten rid of the Search for Azcanta for this matchup. Yeah, it's possible I should have gotten rid of this Azcanta for an additional piece of removal or something. Or maybe just kept an additional piece of discard in there. Okay, they just did not want to deal with a control deck. Even though I'm not playing nonsense counterspell control deck. I'm surprised. You know, the thing is, with Tome, I only activated it a couple times, and sometimes the cards weren't all that great, and they could have been even worse. But if nothing else, they just give me extra cards to use, you know? Definitely interesting. Definitely interested in possibly modifying the Bolas deck to use the Tomes a little bit more. And that's probably going to be, if I can find good art for it, that's probably what the thumbnail will be. Anyway, I'd like to thank my lovely patrons for continued support. If you'd like to join them and support the show, you'll find links down in the description below. Do, of course, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff really helps out the show. And, of course, until next time, all will be one.